Hello, thank you for joining us. I'm Nadia Holz from SportsbookReview.com. Today we're going to be talking about Andrew Luck and his props for 2014 season. The Colts might have one of the weakest overall rosters in the NFL, but they have won 11 games and reached the playoffs each of the past 2 seasons, thanks mostly to quarterback Andrew Luck. With us today, SBR consultant Matt, thank you for joining us. How are you today?
I'm good. The NFL player props are really starting to roll out now, so we'll probably have many, many more of these.
Nice. So let's get right into it. So pretty much all of Luck's major numbers improved last season from his rookie campaign. Can you tell us a bit about the different lines available and what do you think about them considering their 3 new offensive linemen and the lack of left guard Donald Thomas?
Yeah, they're it's like I say, if you ask any 5 general managers, they'll say the Colts roster, just from the first guy to the 48th guy, isn't that good. But any general manager in the NFL would take Andrew Luck number 1 in the next year's draft, or right now they could do it because he's Peyton Manning the next Peyton Manning, clearly. Unfortunately, the Colts already lost one of their better running backs, Vic Ballard, to a season-ending injury. He was hurt early last year. And that was really the problem. They didn't have a very good running game last year. Even after trading for Trent Richardson, he was a bust. So I don't see how things are going to be much better with a very iffy offensive line and pretty much the same guys back there. It's going to be all on Luck's shoulders. They did list I think some of his props are a little high. For throwing for more than 4,500 yards is at plus 1,200. It's just not that easy to do. Only 4 guys did it last year. Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Matthew Stafford, Matt Ryan. They all have much, much more offensive talent around him. So, I mean, it's clear that Luck's going to have to carry the offense, but I think a lot of these props early season, they always kind of shade to the high side just to kind of, people are so optimistic, so it can kind of trick you into betting on them, but most of the case you don't want to fall into that trap.
And what would your recommendations be then for those lines?
The only one I liked, I thought about the one for 300 yards in 8 games or more, but again, that's not hard. That's pretty hard to do, and he only did it 3 times last year in the regular season. The one I would recommend is the over 30 touchdowns, because I just don't think they're going to run it out even when they're down at like the 5-yard line. They'll do a lot of play action or roll Luck out, and he'll throw it to the tight end. So I think he can throw for about 32 touchdowns. That's only averaging 2 a game, and he threw for a bunch in last year's playoffs. So I think he'll continue that momentum over and have a good season, throw for about 4,000 yards and 32 touchdowns would be my guess.
There you have it, Matt's picks. Thank you everyone for joining us. Please make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Until next time.